me. Moi. I don't know if I'm gonna say that for real, but it's your girl Kay, and today I'm gonna tell y'all the story of how I found out I was preggers. It's so weird seeing it on camera, but it's gonna be like a little mukbang because I'm hungry. Hold on. Y'all like my hair? I did it tonight. It's quickly. Anyways, let me get into the story because I'm taking too long and only got like 10 minutes to record this. So I'm trying to say this fast. So, I found out I was pregnant by pranking him. I pranked him. We're just gonna call him right now. And y'all wanna know why I pranked him like I was pregnant? Because like 2 weeks before that, he pranked me. And he was acting like his brother, saying that he was in the hospital in critical condition and stuff. And he slick got me, but you know, he didn't get me. You know, he got me on the slick. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna prank him back. And I was like, what could I do? And I was like, I'm gonna say I'm pregnant. Not knowing I was. And I was already like 2 months. I just didn't know. So I decided to prank him. I waited to prank him because I was like, I gotta make it seem a little real. So all this time is just going by. So I'm like, okay. We was texting one morning. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta have my story together. We was texting one morning. You know, we was asking each other how our sleep was or something like that. And that's when I was like, I've been sleeping a lot lately. That's when I started to prank. And my period was 3 days late already. But you know, sometimes my period be 2 days late. So I wasn't tripping. But I was just like, yeah, I've been sleeping a lot lately. And he was like, I've been sleeping a lot lately too. And I was like, Well, this the beginning of the prank. I'm gonna add the receipts in here so I could just get the gist of it. So I'm just like, okay, I sent it to my best friend and I was like, he said he didn't sleep a lot. And the night before, I had suspected that I was pregnant. But I didn't really know because 3 nights before the prank, I started waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go pee. I don't never do that. And it was messing up my sleep. And that's why we was talking about sleep. I was telling him, like, I couldn't even sleep for real because I kept getting up to pee. And I added in, I was like, and I kept smelling like baby milk. The night before the prank, I kept smelling baby milk. This is when On My Block came out, y'all. I was watching it, and I kept smelling baby milk. So I texted my best friend, and I was like, I'm smelling baby milk. And I'm like, I don't know if I should do the prank. She was like, girl, it's probably the smoothie you drunk, because I had made myself a smoothie. So I was just like, okay, it's probably just a smoothie. And when I looked the night before, I looked up while I was peeing and it said pregnant. But I was just like, nah, I just brushed it off. So I just continued to prank. I don't know what else we was talking about after that, but I was like, I just said it. I was like, I might be pregnant. Because he didn't text back for a while, so I said, I might be pregnant. And so he was like, And I was like, I'm just like, yeah, I might be pregnant. So I sent a screenshot. This where I was trying to make the prank a little real. Because boys don't know about no period or nothing. So I sent a screenshot of my period out saying I was 3 days late. But it was 3 days late for real. I just had screenshotted it. So I sent it to make it seem a little more real. Not knowing it was real the whole time. And he was like, oh my God. What he said? He said something he gonna have to be a grandma or something. So I was like, okay. I'm getting him. He believing this. So the next thing that happened, y'all. Oh, my phone's gonna die. So the next thing that happened after that, I was just like, okay, I'm finna go out to eat with J Love. Well, I'm finna go to Camp Creek with J Love, and we going to Target. So I'm gonna just get one there. Mind y'all, I took a test a week before the prank because I knew I was doing a prank. So I took a test a week before the prank. It was a little cheap $3 test because I'm like, it's a prank. I don't need no test for real. And it was a very faint line on there. And I'm gonna put it in here somewhere. It's a very faint line on there. And I said to my best friend, I was trying to play with her. And she told me, she said she thought it was something, but it was so faint, she didn't really think nothing. She was like, girl, stop playing. But it was a positive test. It was just so light, we didn't know. So I went ahead and drew the line over it. That was a week before the prank. So fast forward back to me and Jayla going to Target. We actually went to Target to buy a TV for my room. So while I was there, to make it seem more real, he texted me question marks. And I was like, I'm here now. I was like, I'm finna get it. So I bought pregnancy tests. I bought some pregnancy tests to make it seem more real. That sound like gunshots. There were not no fireworks. Happy New Year, y'all. Anyways. So, yeah, I bought a box of pregnancy I don't know what I just said. Pregnancy test to make it seem more real. So I was like, I'm just going to take another one and draw the line on there. Because I don't think I had the one I took the week before with me. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to the bathroom. So we got the TV and stuff. After we bought the TV and stuff, I go in the bathroom and I take the test, y'all. And after I finished peeing, I had no sat the test down. And mind you, I only peed on it so the first line can pop up and I could draw the other one on there with a like blue marker or something. So I'm in the bathroom, I take the test. When I'm done, I look down and the test got a second line on it. So I was like, huh? At first, I looked at it like this, y'all. I said, and then I digged in the box. I opened the instruction and I was like, that's probably a false positive. So I looked at the instructions and I looked back at the test. Then I looked back at the instructions. Then I looked back at the test. And every time I look back at the test, the line just getting darker. So I was like, oh my God. I started freaking out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, no. I said, no. If my baby seeing this one day, girl, it's okay. Yeah, I know it's a girl. It's okay. Mama wants you. It's okay. Anyways, at that moment, I was like, no, because I'm only 19. Only 19. So I get up and I wash my hands. I ran out the bathroom because she was waiting outside for me out the bathroom. I ran out the bathroom, y'all. I said, Jayla, please tell me that I'm not tripping right now. No, I said, please tell me I am tripping right now because I didn't want to believe it. I said, please tell me I'm tripping right now. And she started laughing. She was on live. She was like, girl, you're not about to prank me. Ha, ha, ha. And I was just like, Jayla, no, I'm serious. Like, my voice started shaking. I was like, it sounded like I was finna cry, y'all, because I was. And I was like, Jayla, I'm serious. Like, and she was like, let me get off live. She was like, oh my God. We was just like, oh my God. And I was just like, what I'm gonna do? She like, what you gonna do? And we was like, so hour passed, we still in Target. We walking around because we had to get some stuff from my mom. I'm walking around. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. Well, when that happened, the first thing I did was call him. And I was like, it was just a prank, but I was just pranking you, but it's real. And he was just laughing. But he be laughing in situations, in serious situations sometimes. Like he was be doing that. So he was like, you spoke into existence, sister, ha 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 ha. And I'm just like, okay. But it got serious after that. So I'm walking around the store. I'm just like, nah, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. That test cheap. And then I was like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? Like I was in denial, and then I believed it. Then I was in denial. Then I believed it, and I just kept saying the same thing. So that's when we went back to the pregnancy aisle, and I got another box of pregnancy tests. It was like 2 in there, and I always had one in my drawer cause one time me and Jayla went to Juicy Crab, and we were just playing around, and we took it to see like if somebody was gonna pop up pregnant, and I don't think I took mine, so I always kept it in my drawer for a serious time. So I had bought a box of digital ones, cause the digital one was gonna tell the truth. We didn't have to depend on no little line. And I went home. We brought the stuff in. It was very secretive because my mama didn't know. I would do a separate video on how I told my mom. So we get here. I'm like, bruh. I'm texting him. I'm like, I'm just gonna take a digital one just to make sure. And he the whole time he just like, bro, you're pregnant. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna take the digital one because I really didn't want to believe it. So I get home. I open the digital one, and then that's when I downed a whole bottle of water. I went in that bathroom. I took it. You know, the digital one, the lines got to load. So I took it. I brought it out to Jayla, and I gave it to her. And I said, you look at it. I don't want to see. She recorded herself. I'm going to insert the clip if I can. Because I'm trying to get this video done. And on the video, she was like, I took the right answer. It was funny. So I came back in here, and I was like, I was like, what did it say? I'm not. And she was like, you know, say what you think it say. And I looked, and I was like, bruh, what I'm gonna do? Then from there, that's just how I found out I was pregnant, y'all. I was depressed. Not at that time. It's a lot of stuff that happened afterwards where I just fell into a deep, deep depression, and I wasn't eating or nothing. I was just in the bed all day, sick. And I didn't realize I've been having symptoms the whole time. I just didn't know until I was actually pregnant, and I realized, dang, I've been having the symptoms, y'all. I ordered some Juicy Crab one day, and I love Juicy Crab, and it didn't taste right. And y'all know they say pregnant people don't like seafood like that. It didn't taste right, so I threw a whole hungry feast away, and I never did that. But I was just like, they probably just messed up my food today. Then another night, I DoorDashed some wings. But I never shopped at this wing place before. So I thought the wings was just nasty. So I was just like, okay. Like, stuff that I liked, I didn't like no more. Then one morning, I was helping my mom go to the doctor. And I was so sick in the car. And I thought I was just car sick. But really, it was my little baby making me sick. What other symptoms I had? I was peeing a lot in the middle of the night, waking up out of my sleep. And like when I actually was aware that I was pregnant, like I was so nauseous all the time. Like I wouldn't even throw up, I was just gagged. I didn't start throwing up until I was 8 weeks. So I found out when I was like 6 weeks. But it was just a hard time. But I'm keeping my baby, and I'm excited now. At first, I wasn't that excited because, like, I'm 19. I was just like, what are people going to think of me? But I'm still going to live my life, and my child going to be right next to me. And I got a lot of support. More support than I thought I would have. So, yeah. If you're my age, around my age, or younger, and you are pregnant, just tell your parent or whoever. They're gonna help you. They're gonna help you. And you'll have some, like, you would not get the, okay, some people parents might be mad, but the reaction I got from my mom, I didn't expect. So yeah, this is just my story, and I'm gonna take y'all on my journey with me, so y'all can just see. And the next vlog probably will be my doctor's appointment that I have, and I get to see her face. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And if you watching this video right now and you new, I need you to go watch all my old videos. Period. Cause I'm gonna have some more content like that coming. But most of my content right now gonna be me and my baby. And I'm not saying her name yet. Y'all will find out later. Bye.
My love was real, but I'm questioning yours. I should have known we was falling apart. My intuition was telling me you wasn't shit from the start.